Hi there, I'm going to show you how you can use these enVision Practice and Reteach Google Slides to put into your Google Classroom for students to complete. There are instructions right here that are very clear, but I'm going to walk you through it anyway. I'm going to give you a moment to read the 4 instructions listed here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is choose which activity I would like my students to complete. Let's just say I'm going to click Kinder Topic 8.1 since it's the first one here. I have to click the blue and then click the blue. It prompts me to make a copy. You need to make a copy of this document. That makes it so that not everyone can edit the master document. You now have your own copy of this Google slide. If this were me, I would rename it just so that I can keep myself organized. So I'm going to rename this 4.23.20 so that I can remember the day that I'm assigning it, or maybe the day that I'm making it live in the Google Classroom. You could always assign a bunch of these ahead of time, and so I would keep them organized by the date I expect the children to complete the assignment. From here, I'm going to share, and I'm going to actually scratch that. I'm going to go to my Google Classroom. I'm going to go to classwork, and I'm going to create an assignment. When I go to add from my Google Drive, it should be the most recent document that I've just edited. It's just right here in recent. I have to click it first to make sure that it's blue, so it's highlighted, and then I click add. And I'm going to make sure that I include a title and a description. Just to be clear, you could also do this by putting the link, which is what I was going to do the first time, and then I changed my mind and decided to show you how to do it through Google Drive instead. But it is possible that you could click share and copy the link and then add from the link here. Now I need to also decide, let me just show a sample enVision assignment. Please complete, come back to classroom to click submit. Now I need to decide here, do I want students to view the file? Do I want students to edit this file, or do I want to make a copy for each student? I want to make a copy for each student. This is an assignment for all students. I'm going to just include it in this one classroom of mine. I could include it in multiple classrooms. I could also make groups of students, and so I could decide who gets access to this assignment. At this point, there is no due date, but I could assign a due date. And I'm going to include it in a new topic called Math Examples. I'm not going to assign a rubric for this. And I don't need to worry about originality reports. In elementary school, we really don't need to worry about that. That's more for essays, making sure that there's no plagiarism. I'm going to assign. I could also click here and I could schedule. So let's say I want this to post on tomorrow or on Monday even at 8 a.m. I could schedule it to assign then. You can see that it now shows up grayed out, because it's not currently live for the students. I'm going to go back and edit, and I'm going to change that, and I'm going to go ahead and cancel the schedule, and I'm just going to assign it right now. It says, oh, are you sure you want to do that? They're going to see it immediately. Yep, I want to do that. As soon as it's done assigning, there we go. I can now see it here under Math Examples, and it's also created a topic on the left-hand side called Math Examples. If I click on that, then it's the only thing that they see. I'm going to jump over to my daughter's screen because she's in my test class, and I'm going to refresh and hope that it pops up. There we go. If I click on Math Examples, oh, it's not quite loaded yet. So if I click on math examples, oh dear, come on. Oh, sorry, it's moved. So you're gonna click over here, and she now has her own document. I can tell because it has her name in the front. And she can now edit this document, and she can say there are 5, 3 are gone, there are now 2 left. A lot of children, wow, that's a confusing worksheet. I would say that there were 2 left, but apparently they want her to say that there are 5 left because that's what it says here and here. And here, I guess there are 4 left. Over here, she might say that there are 0 left, I'm assuming. Here there might be 4 left, and here there might be 2 left. Just a note for kindergarten and first grade, if you do this in Seesaw, you can actually read the instructions, the directions down at the bottom to the children so that they can hear the directions. Okay. When the student is complete, they do need to go back to the Google Classroom and click Turn In. I guess it's not Submit, it's Turn In. And hopefully, if all has gone according to plan, I can now refresh my screen. And I can now see that 1 student has turned in their work. When I go to see their work, fingers crossed, there it is. I can see her work. I can add a private comment. Please don't worry about a grade for now. I would not worry about the grade. There are ways that we can talk about grading down the road. For now, everyone is just trying to get used to using this technology for learning, so I would just respond with your comments for feedback. I also want to point out that in my daughter's account, her access to this document has expired. She will no longer be able to edit this document. So if I wanted her to make any corrections, she can no longer edit this document. If I wanted her to make corrections or edits, I would need to return the document to her. I hope this wasn't too confusing going back and forth between accounts. Hopefully you were able to follow along. Please do not hesitate to reach out and ask any follow-up questions, and good luck.